Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Today we're talking about crazy pieces, also known as crazy teeth. I've been covering crazy pieces for a long time, and the absolute botched surgery transformation of this woman is crazy. But today we're talking about Alex moving back in and how they have failed their kids. These people who claim to be great parents have failed their kids in so many ways, it's detrimental to their futures, and I'm going to say it's on purpose. So let's talk about the crazy pieces. So first, let's take a look at this video and see what is going on in the world of crazy pieces. Their videos are such trash. I hate them all. Oh.
Good morning, you guys. It is moving day. Alex is moving back in. I'm going to head over there, and some others are going to head over there.
Alex is an adult now. Alex was catfished by a girl in the past, and then this new girl came along, and they literally, basically, for all intents and purposes, just moved in together. And Crystal took advantage of this. She was there for the engagement. She was there. She basically stuck her big fat giant lips and teeth into this thing the whole way through, used it for content, and then when it all fell apart for this kid, completely kept using it for content. Nothing is sacred for these children. When they leave school because they're not good at it or they hate it or whatever, or they don't want to commit, everybody comments on it. These kids can't just be normal kids and make normal kid choices and mistakes without the entire world commenting on it. Now, a lot of people are like, well, that's the kids are doing this. No, this is the complete failure of the parents. Not only have these kids been exploited their entire lives, but now whenever some of them are adults and they're out there making choices, they can't escape it. Do you think they gave consent to that, to having their whole world ripped apart by people online? Right? Now, I'm not saying that Alex and them are all innocent. Of course, some of these kids make bad choices, but that's what kids do. Again, all Crystal and Aaron's fault for making these kids targets of people like this. That being said, Alex went on to do his own thing. He wanted to do the content, became an adult, now he wants to be a content creator, and it wasn't paying his bills, obviously, because he's been evicted. So he's moving back home, and this is, again, content for Crystal. That's what this is. Aaron and Crystal get more content because of it. It's almost like she wants him to fail and do crazy things so she can film it.
So we can get a game plan and see what we need to do to move. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, they only brought 2 little boxes to move them. No, those were just some extras.
You're stupid.
So
this guy definitely plays way too many Sims.
We're gonna pack. This will be the best game of Tetris ever.
Look at all these kids that they're exploiting on this channel. This is insanity.
Hi, keep it crazy.
Oh my gosh. Every time I see her, oh my gosh. Oh, jump scare lips. McGee over here. Stop it, Crystal. You look ridiculous. You can't even blink anymore. Your face has no features and your face looks like it's made of Play-Doh. You need to stop. You need to chill. Everybody needs to take a step back, and we need to just, as a whole sect of society, be like, stop this. Stop filling your face full of fillers. There is no way that this is safe. There is just no way. I'm sorry. Age. It's time to bring back being okay with aging. And it's like, it bothers me so much because the people that watch this, and there's a lot of teenagers and a lot of kids watching this content and see that she does that and then will want to do it. The internet is so scary for children and teenagers and adults, everybody, that they see these things and then the influencers are powerful because they can influence people to do things. I don't know how you can look at that and be like, yeah, I want that, but it does. People do. They want, like, her injector should be ashamed. They should lose their license. That when she goes back and they're like, look, I'm sorry, your lips don't fit anymore of this stuff. You look like a baboon's asshole. It's time to stop. Okay? Time to chill. So, jump scare McGee over here.
Family, so I want to be like, woo, another fun Vlogmas video.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop. Looks like claymation. It looks like bad claymation.
But today's moving day, and moving day is never a fun day.
Spare me, Crystal. You don't do anything. You don't even help. You suck. You don't do anything. Everybody does everything for you.
I mean, it can be. I guess it's all what you make of it. I'm just feeling exhausted, so...
I'm filling.
Not only do we need to move Alex from his apartment here, today we have to get him completely moved. We also, I'm also hosting a party for over 50 women tonight in our house. And had
Is it an ejection party? Don't go to her parties, okay? Her injector should be in jail.
Known that we were going to have a big leak in our pipes and our house is going to be a complete wreck, I would have not have volunteered to host this party.
Wow. Thanks for putting it out there for all the people coming out and excited for this party. I totally wouldn't have done this if I knew I had other things to do. Okay, thanks for the invite.
But we're going to make the best of it and we're going to make it work.
She sounds angry.
Okay, so anxiety levels like through the roof. We have a low ponytail.
A ponytail? A ponytail? Did she say ponytail?
And today's just all about getting it done. I will say...
Shut up. Now that you've seen a baboon's butthole, right?
I do love and appreciate how each one of my kids, when we have a lot going on or when just things aren't going right, I don't know what the right word is for.
See, things aren't going right because Alex has been evicted. And so far she hasn't said that. And maybe they won't. But this is the thing. They cover up so much in the channel. Like, they'll tell you, oh, we're so real and raw. We'll tell you everything. And then when something actually does go down, they don't tell you. You know why she doesn't tell you that stuff? It's not because she doesn't want to. It's because she doesn't want to show you her failures. Right? She'll throw her kids under the bus. But these are her failures. And they want to just like gloss over certain things because they don't want themselves to look bad. That's fake. I'm sorry. If you want to be a real and raw family vlogging channel, tell what it's all about, adopting a million kids and fostering a million kids and all this stuff, show the good, the bad, and the ugly then. Why are you so scared to show the ugly? Well, I mean, show a lot here with your fake face and teeth, but you know what I'm saying? Chill.
But when things just aren't flowing properly, they all show up and they all help. And I have the
your kids help. That's nice.
most amazing kids.
You don't help though. You suck. You don't do anything.
I will say that. Alex is going through a lot right now and he's stressed and he's having a hard time. And Hallie last night was like, I'm coming over to help, and Lucas is helping and Ariana's helping, and Hannah's like, do you want me to stay home from school and help? And I'm like, no, go to school because that's important. So
I would have been, that's a smart kid. Hey, like, I know you to go to school, I can totally help.
But she's like, right when
No, we have 30 other kids to help.
I get home, I'll help. And just all of the kids have helped in their own little ways. And
hey, do you know what you could have done to help Alex? Maybe help pay his bills? Because you literally owe it to him. If you go on the Reddit subthread, this is it. He's been evicted. Like, there was a ruling and he was evicted. And then there was another one where he was like, he just didn't show up. Defendant failed to appear, just didn't show up. So this kid's being evicted, and the comments are like, this is going to make it so hard for him to rent again. With 3 other eviction cases and 1 actual eviction, Crystal and Aaron failed as parents. They should have kept him at home longer to save up money. They should have tried to help out when you find a cheaper place. There's so much more they could have done to prevent this situation, but they didn't. It's hard. Yes, Alex needs to learn his own life lessons, but an eviction on his record is not necessarily the way to go about it. And I agree with that because these people got rich off of exploiting their children. And I'm sure they have given Alex a lot, like a car and money and here and there, but they're like, you got to make it on your own and try to push him out. And I understand that at the same time. But again, correct. If he needed the money, you should have just given it to him. He is owed the money. So just give it to him. Just do it. You guys literally make a living off exploiting children. That's what you do. So if one of them is out there in the world and they're suffering, yeah, it's on you. You got to do it. You got to help them. That's no other choice. And so they let him get evicted, and then they're using it for content instead. Like, they clearly have a good relationship with Alex. So it's not like he's like some kid off on his own doing drugs and whatever, living like crazy life and just letting your kid do what they want. He's coming back home. They have a good relationship. So why don't you just help him? I'll tell you why. Because they want to use it as content. When he's not there at home, they can't use him for content.
I've tried to make Alex feel welcome and we love him. And so, yeah, we're going to go get this done. Joe and Aaron.
What do you mean we? Stop saying we. You're not doing anything, Crystal. You won't even lift a finger. You're lazy.
I think are already over there helping. Let's gather everyone else and let's get moving. Wait, I want to ride with you.
You ride with creepy Uncle Joe in the creepy weird truck?
I'm going to ride with you.
Oh, sorry.
How do I open your door?
What the heck? Isn't this the other kid there that has like motorcycles and trucks and cars? Like, why is he driving this truck from the 80s?
Got it. All right.
Lap belts. That's safe.
Ready to go?
Ready to move. All right, we are headed over to Alex's apartment to get him all moved in.
It's like, I do not feel safe in this truck.
Do you love moving day?
It's a workout.
Teeth!
At least it's not middle of the summer. We
That
usually
is
move
true.
middle of the summer.
Hello, neighbor.
He's being kicked out! Why didn't you help him?
This parking was a little scary.
Was it? Hey, my parking was perfect.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Battery doesn't drain.
So you literally bought a piece of garbage truck. You have to take the batteries off the post so it doesn't drain. Sounds like a super safe vehicle that your kid should be driving around in.
Oh, so you unplug the battery every time you park?
Yep.
But you didn't take the post off though. It's I see what he did there. Okay, yeah, he did.
It's the most efficient way. That's what Mark taught me.
No, it's not. The most efficient way is to have something that works.
Well, this looks fun.
Packing party! Woo! She's good at packing! Oh my goodness.
You're good at
Where is it in Alex packing?
packing?
You have
The guy knew he's being evicted for months and months. Why didn't he just pack while he was there?
to see the boxes I packed. Like the 2 tubs.
I get this kid has gone through a bunch of crap. He keeps being like, for all intents and purposes, catfished. Even his ex, I don't think she was a catfishing, and I thought they possibly, but they just didn't. And his parents are failing him every step of the way. Like, maybe they aren't. Maybe in the back end they're like, look, don't do this. But if you do, we're totally making content out of it. So the agreement is like, look, we'll stay out of it. But when shit hits the fan, we're absolutely going to film it. Like Crystal would.
There was literally 0 space left.
But if they didn't agree with the life choices he's making, they don't really show that because they make content off the life choices he's making, like the engagement, like doing all the things, including her, bringing her out, flying her out, getting them an apartment. They probably have to co-sign on it, all this kind of stuff, like doing all this stuff. They're completely enabling it. So if they don't agree, they have a funny way of showing it.
Like I Tetrised it in there so well. It was so efficient.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Get the stuff in.
It's spreading.
That's how I am.
Crystal, go carry a box or two. Get to work, Teeth.
I'm not an efficient packer.
Isn't this so sad?
It's so sad.
I'm just kidding. No, this is a great moment of my life.
And thanks for filming it, Mom. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Turning point, guys.
Like, so she came out to help, and all she's gonna do is hold a camera at the lowest point of this kid's life.
We grow from here.
That's true.
Well, you can grow from here, but you're not getting an apartment from here because you've been evicted and have 3 other ones. How do you get evicted from 3 places with rich parents? I would never let my kid get evicted. Ever. Ever in a million years. I do not want that to be following them for the rest of their life because that's going to hurt his credit and everything.
You think it's a life
But they don't care. They want him home for content.
lesson?
Okay.
What's the life lesson then? Save your money, pay your bills. I've been living on my own since I was, 16? 17 years old? Never once did I ever miss a bill, get evicted. Never once. All my bills were always paid. I never did that. That's just because I grew up with a mom who, we were obviously on welfare for a lot of our life, and there's a period where we weren't, but my mom never got us evicted. We always had our bills paid. Always. Like, my mom was, as much as we didn't have a lot of money, and she bought groceries and make sure we were a little bit fed here and there, and she did her vices, but the bills were paid. And so I learned that from a very, very young age, that your bills gotta get paid. It's the most important thing. It's kind of a pride thing. This kid this is crazy pieces not teaching their children the value of money. They think it's just going to grow on trees because they honestly do think it grows on trees because it comes from the magical YouTube fairies. Oh, you film videos and we make millions? Well, that's cool. I'll try that. But nobody watched his videos. But they probably set him up to think that you'll make tons of money. People will watch your video. No one did. It was garbage.
I need to do dishes. We'll put dishes in this.
Now this is going to storage. These little wax things that are like
Yeah, don't put the wax in the storage. It'll melt.
Hey, Crystal, we don't need you out here telling people what to do. Go do some work.
little waxy.
See what I'm saying? She comes over to help, but instead of helping, she literally just films the whole thing. You know he doesn't want to be on camera right now.
A waxy thing.
They're nice, I know. Well, listen, guys, I can kind of beat it. I have my original.
Why do you got so much stuff?
I don't know.
Why are you going through his wallets? He's an adult, dude. Don't go through his wallets. Give your kid the privacy they deserve. Especially an adult child. Okay, there's like a step. Like, Tyson, how old were you when we kind of like let you just kind of like do your thing and like kind of stayed out of it? Right? Up until what point? But before that, we were like completely involved. But at some point, you're like, okay, you're on your own, buddy. And, you know, he's doing pretty good. Tyson, you're doing a pretty good job, buddy. Kathy and I are very proud of you.
Okay,
This
mostly
is the type
just
of wallet that hurts guys' backs. And they put it in their back pocket and then they sit on it and then they're off because there's that much thickness.
holy, that's a thick wallet.
Yeah, I don't know what's in there.
It's dad wallet's why you need to get yourself an extra. Where's mine? It's around here somewhere. Extra.
There's a lot of girls have the shoulder problems. And guys have the...
Shut up!
That's why Aaron got smart. He's got a
That's her
little-
sister, right? Because they look... See, that's what Crystal... I think that's her sister. That's what happens when you don't fill your face full of filler and fake teeth.
little satchel. He's got the syrup from Cracker Barrel.
That stuff's good.
Best stuff.
So I'm so glad I'm here now because of
We're so glad you're here doing nothing too, Lips McGee. we were just moving some stuff. We thought, you know what'd be useful here? A baboon's ass. That would be real useful around here. Talking, getting in the way of things, not helping at all. That's exactly what we need here. Thanks, Crystal.
apparently they were throwing stuff off the balcony.
It was just pillows. But then
Fine. If you got people willing to do it. Do it. It's faster.
Annie was like, "What else can we throw over there?" And so she was like, "Can we throw the chairs? Can we throw the table? Can we throw the couch over the balcony?" I was like,
Where are you gonna pull all this stuff?
we probably should not.
That's probably not the best idea.
Crystal, stop it with the things.
It sounds fun.
Does
in
sound
theory, but
But we don't have to pay to go
What's it like to not be able to like close your mouth anymore? Your teeth and gums get dry?
We don't have to pay to go to a rage room. You're right. You're right.
that's a good point.
Thanks, useful baboon.
and see what it looks like on the balcony.
Let me look.
She knows she looks ridiculous, right? Like she knows. Some people have told her, maybe. No? Nobody's told her?
But should have landed.
Oh, there is a bush.
That's what she said.
I don't think the couch is a good idea, guys.
I don't think so either.
Just do it. I would. If you got a couple strong guys, put a couple ropes on it, you're good to go.
It would be easier.
If it just lands on the bush.
If he did it this way, because there's no windows, no nothing.
Yeah, can you imagine it bounced and broke someone's window out?
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, Crystal!
How would you then we all run?
I don't know what the joke was.
I'm so sorry, you guys right now.
Yeah, what is going on?
What are we laughing at? What is happening?
I knew I needed a car wash, but I didn't know moving, you got a free car wash with it. So they're sprinklers.
Shut up.
It's not just a little bit. Look at how much is just dripping off the sides. Is the window rolled? Okay, good.
Okay, creepy Uncle Joe, get lost.
What's going on? Sprinklers? Decided to wash my car for me?
Oh my gosh. I couldn't be around her.
That is so funny. I don't know if you
Like, we're all laughing, right? Joe.
can see it on the camera, but it's
Joe.
dripping wet. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Ow!
You deserve that.
Hey, he had some princess wrapping paper. That's fun.
I got this super light thing. You guys get the rest.
Stuff you need with
So far, Crystal hasn't lifted a finger.
you.
She's making her mom do everything. Oh, there she's doing some stuff. Packing some boxes with her purse on for some reason. Oh, she's definitely on Mozambique. Like, that's Ozempic.
Is it absolutely necessary that I do this?
Man, I miss plastic bags. The days. Plastic bags. I'm so... Like, every time I go to the grocery store, I never bring my reusable bag ever. And so I'm always loading groceries just into the trunk of my car, but I have the grocery bins. I leave them at home in the garage, so I unload in the garage. But man, I miss plastic bags, especially for picking up poop. Isn't it crazy that they're like, oh, you can't have plastic bags because whatever. But most people reuse them. Instead, we have to buy plastic bags to use them for garbage.
Okay, we've decided Max's truck
Stop
is
saying we. You don't do anything.
going to be the donation pile. And then
Donate the truck too. Just drop the truck off with the keys. Be like, take everything in it and the truck.
in the
It's a piece of garbage.
trailer, we have everything going to the house. And then we have other pile of things he'll put in storage.
She is not happy today because she had 50 ladies coming to her house and she's like, I can't believe I have to remove my evicted son. Like, I'm busy getting injectables.
Until he gets his next place. Oh, so festive. I love it.
Merry Christmas to
Like real Crystal, like angry, pissed off Crystal is like,
you. Merry Christmas to you.
Was this here when we got here?
Is that the Cox, the internet?
No, that's in the bag.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah, I think leave that. I think that's theirs.
I'd take it. Mine now. Why always wearing belt bags and purses everywhere?
The ultimate question: did anything shift horribly while we were driving?
Probably.
We were driving pretty wild.
Why do you lock it when you're driving?
I was not.
I mean, that was cool though when you hit that one spot. There was a little water on the road, and you saw it actually whiplash. That was pretty cool looking.
You know, getting a trailer on two wheels,
Okay, Joe, get lost. You didn't go here.
it is an art. I'm just saying.
On a flat,
Oh
straight
my
road.
gosh, guys, he drove very safe. We're just joking.
Go look at the Crazy Pieces snark thread. He's in there. Some stuff like his like history and stuff to look at. It's really weird.
Dukes of Hazzard with a trailer behind me. Just the room.
How are you gonna be a Mormon and not just find with like one lady at church? Not one? Not one even like divorcee or something? Nothing?
Look at that. Not one thing moved.
Oh, that one moved.
It's gonna be fun.
Hey, wait till he's ready before you pick it up. You're gonna throw your back out.
Got this.
No one knows what they're doing.
Those slippers are so cute.
No, they're not. That's that platform mug ones. They're so ugly.
Where did you get them?
They're ugly.
She? They're cute. I like them.
That box is packed solid.
That is a good packed box.
Thank you.
Good job.
How many cars? They have like 15 cars at Sosa. They would have done better living like they would have done better like living in the country, way out in the middle of nowhere with like on a big old farm.
I saw that.
Oh.
I was trying to do a weightlifting competition with a young guy.
Okay, Alex is trying to move that in the house and you just stop in here talking like a weirdo. Okay, that's actually funny though. I'm gonna say that's pretty funny.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Although I did win, I also injured myself and strained a muscle doing it, so I'm not going for the heavy stuff, man.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Freaking look at Alex. What's he doing in the back? What is he doing here? He's like, let's go. I already was carrying this thing.
I told you not to do it. I warned you.
You did tell me. That is true. I didn't listen.
You can't lift mattress.
This is sweeping.
Okay, these guys are supposed to be helping, but they're playing with a roll of wrapping paper. Thanks for helping. Thanks for filming it all, Crystal, not doing anything. I would be so upset. Nuh-uh. You pull your weight around here.
This mop.
I never
None of this is funny.
mop like that.
Is that how you mop?
Oh my god. That's good for the wheels. There's way easier ways that are not dumb to do that.
Got it?
They're not doing anything. This is what Crystal's done so far. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh my gosh! Do something!
Just keep going. Just go backwards.
He's doing like
Okay, that's super safe.
military presses here. Barely.
That's a pretty wide doorway that can fit that in. Holy cow, that's really wide. They're scratching shit, right?
Straight a little more. Now you're in. You're in.
Oh, they turned his room into a gym.
Let's go down. Spin it like 10 times, and then Hallie has to run to me. Do you remember this as a kid? Do you remember when I would
Hey, they don't want to talk to you, Uncle Joe, so just move on.
do this when you were a little kid?
Yeah, I
Does she look like she wants to talk to you?
do.
You get about 4 steps.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to you, dude. This is really weird. It's really cringy. Do some work. Remember when they tried to get the Tesla in the house and they scratched it? What a bunch of idiots. Oh my gosh, these people.
Just kidding, you should just hang on.
I think Savannah's dizzier than Hallie. 9, 10. Okay, both of you, come here, come here.
Even with, don't they have like millions of subscribers? Uncle Joe can't even find a fan that will date him out of there. There's probably gotta be some weirdo out there that would.
We have most of Alex's stuff in. We're just finishing bringing it up to his room.
Stop saying we. You're not doing anything, Baboon Lips. You're not doing anything.
But the Christmas party literally starts in 5 hours. Something like that, 6 hours. So
I need to get these kids to work on that now.
Well,
It's like, but I film that.
we are now in Christmas party mode also. It's a long day.
Oh, you're gonna be okay. You don't have a real job. Chill.
You guys don't look
Complain about a Christmas party.
excited.
But it's okay. It's in my happy face.
Joe, do you live here or something? Like, why are you here? I'm sorry, that's weird. This guy, like, I know that you can have friends. I have friends. But they're not over. They don't live at my house.
I love it,
Weird.
Savannah. That brings the Christmas spirit.
So now your kids have to work on your Christmas party that you agreed to, and then Game On is all off on the wall there.
It's chilling on my Oh, you get one too.
On your bed. Oh. I know.
Yeah, it's got spiders on it.
That needs to be washed.
You go back in there.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Stop being an idiot.
Leaping through the sky, you want to leap too, I think?
Sure.
Dog hates you.
Oh, you leave.
I was leaping after you. Wait, one more time. That was here.
Wait, do I have to like?
People just wear their shoes in the house.
Okay.
Just wear shoes. I guess it looks like a commercial prison.
You want to leap too?
Frolicking through the flowers.
When you're having a stressful day, you should just frolic. Is that what it's called? Frolicking?
Yeah, just frolic through the flowers. Skip through, have a big
Pretend there's rose petals.
Right.
Okay, frumpy pants, let's go. Dogs are everything that's on the front.
Thankfully, there is a lady in the neighborhood who has like a catering company. She just moved in, and she is going to be bringing the food for tonight, so I don't have to cook food.
You don't know how to cook food anyway. People aren't going to come and leaving poisoned.
They're just errands, so that's actually really nice. But I did tell them that I would set up a hot chocolate bar, and then there's a different like.
Stop saying you're going to do things when you're literally forcing your kids to do it. Your kids are doing the things that you were supposed to do. Crystal is the laziest person I've ever seen in my life.
Who's bringing like all the desserts and yeah. So
She's like the opposite of Doherty doesn't. You know, Alicia does everything for everybody and it's all gross, where she just gets her kids to do it because she can't do it.
oh, it's gonna be pretty easy, like food wise. But I just
You know, she completely gets gossiped about at church, you know, right? You know that, right? They totally make fun of her. I think all Mormons do the same thing she does, but like hers a little bit much. You know, they're all like gossiping about her lip filler while they all have lip filler, but they're like, but she has Baboom Bum lip filler. It's like a brand name.
just want to set up a really cute hot chocolate bar, so we're getting there.
How cute are these? These are little candy cane spoons. Those are.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where I saw it. I think it was Kira, actually. But after 8, coffee creamer. OMG. Okay, I can't even find it. It's already gone. It is the best coffee creamer I've ever had in my entire life. Holy cow, it's good. Makes me poop my pants, but it's good.
And then we have chocolate spoons, sister.
For the chocolate covered spoons and the peppermint spoons, I found these little jars in the kitchen that we're just gonna use for those. I think that would be really cute. So the milk chocolate ones are going in here since we only have 2 of them. And then since we have a lot more of the peppermint ones, we're gonna put those ones in this one.
Make sure you touch them all first with your hands, though. Hey, is that Joe? Okay, no. Only like 5 spoons? That's nice. They have like church tables at their house. Holy, they got like professional chair covers and everything. What if they just rented them? What the heck? Did they use their house for like... They rent it out like this or something? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. They said that the daughter set that real nice. That's not Crystal, she's gonna take credit for it, but the daughters did that. That looks great. You know Crystal's gonna take and get all like the kudos. Oh, this is so great, Crystal. I know, right? I did it all myself, and I moved my son by myself.
I'm gonna start making the hot chocolate.
With water? Ew. Don't be a pleb. Use milk.
Just make a lot.
I have to make a lot.
Like what, like 50 servings?
A lot.
Like 100 servings?
So that was only 8 servings.
Holy.
I have to do 1.5. And I gotta do that like
5 times. Is there even one in there?
Yeah, there should be. I don't see it though.
Well,
Just pour it in. You're gonna use the whole thing anyway.
there's one in there, Mom.
Alright, didn't come with a cup or it's really buried.
As in you just find it halfway through the thing.
Okay, you're using water.
It probably is. Because if it didn't come with the scooper, that's
Oh, no.
messed up.
Oh my
And a little
god,
bit
you're
over-
bad at this.
Warren.
You have kids?
How many of those do you have to do?
A lot.
That's not enough.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just do all the chocolate.
Yeah, just do the whole thing. Put the whole thing in.
It's 2 things of water.
Well, there you go. Idiot. Why even have that? And now it's all over your fingers. Now your fingers are in it.
It's okay, Mom. We'll just do what I said. We'll just do it.
Okay, we'll calculate. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We're gonna be at Crystal party unless something's a little off.
What is wrong with her today? Something's off.
It looks so yummy. I feel like hot chocolate never looks good as you're making it until it's honestly actually all done.
Well, you used water.
Can you burn hot chocolate?
At least half milk and half water.
Yes, you can actually.
Can you know?
If you use milk, yeah. This needs.
How's the flavor of it?
It's good. Try it, guys. I put salted caramel syrup in, and she doesn't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You should let people choose their own thing they want to put in it.
We're having a family meeting. Our dad's taking people to the movie theater.
Taking all the kids to the movies, and he's trying to decide how many and which movies, and this time and that time, and
It's
That'll be $19,000, please. What? Everybody got their own popcorn.
really good, Mom. Besides the fact that it's cold.
I can't, when people have fake lips and just like slurp things, nope.
okay, it's really good. She added
Okay, sure, guys.
this salted caramel to make the hot chocolate really good. I know some of you are saying I should have made it with milk, but
Yeah, that's what I said.
If we do it like that, it can burn a lot. Like
I
it
just
can burn a
know
lot
this recipe
easier.
and I know it tastes good.
Recipe. Crystal, you look haggard.
And I didn't know the salted caramel part. That added to it. But it's good.
Botox won't take away the haggard. I love it. Look at that pause screen. That's one for the books.
We are all set up for the party and we are ready. I'm gonna go do my hair right now. I'm gonna curl it. Yes, I took the low ponytail out. I'm making it through the day today.
For all the work you did, Crystal, all the hard work you did filming everybody.
Good. Anxiety's coming down a little bit. Thank you guys for
Because they did all the work. You didn't do anything, lady. You poured hot chocolate mix in water. That's all you did today.
all of your help and stuff today.
It looks good in here.
Our last thing though is that we still have that leak. Oh, you guys want an update on that? Let me show you.
No one cares.
Let me show you what's going on. So we have this paper everywhere. We're gonna rip all this out. Well, like the paper, we're gonna take the paper off so we don't have it for the party. But look at this.
Tell people you have a leak. Who cares?
Playing video games.
Good old Alex, moving back home. What are you gonna do? Play video games. Not gonna get a job or anything.
Look at why is there so many fans? Look at there's fans everywhere, guys.
Did you find where the leak is?
And then this used to be the linen closet. It is now not a linen closet.
Holy
I think
smokes.
so. We have high speed run. I don't know. This used to be Jamie's closet, and now is a walkthrough to the bathroom.
That we can't use.
So we can't use. The ceiling's ripped up. The bathroom's torn.
All right, I don't care. Move on.
They built it all back together. So it's going to be a month and a half process, possibly 2 months of that. So
Oh, Crystal, stop.
still makes me sad.
Stop getting the fillers.
But, you know, that's life. And we're still going to have the party. But
Looks like
I'm going to talk around.
Marge Simpson.
Let's go on that side of the house. But there's a bathroom and a hole. So we're good. We're good. Everything's good. I should do my hair before
You
everything
guys look ridiculous. I'm sorry. People get so much lip filler that you can tell. You look ridiculous.
starts showing up.
Alex is having like the most stressful time of life, and like, let's film him. Honestly, poor guy. Poor guy getting raised by people like this. Like, I know everybody's like, oh, they live in a mansion. Poor guy. I know, like, you don't really feel sorry for him because he like has everything, but it didn't have to go down like that. And then they just make content out of it. I'm sorry. They failed him 100%.
Okay, I've been running around crazy. I feel like
You haven't done anything, Lips McGee. Nothing. You've done nothing.
I haven't had a second to sit down. I will show you Alex's room and what that move-in is looking like up there. It's a disaster, but the food is showing up. I'm so excited.
These people hate you. Okay, here's my presentation I did on my phone. Here it is. It's the presentation of Mormon women.
The party is over. I told you I would show you. Alex has moved so far, so we had his bed all put together. You have somewhere to sleep tonight.
You don't do anything, Crystal.
Yeah.
Why are they all wearing purses? Is this the thing I missed out on? Do we need purses?
He's had a place to sleep every night.
He's had a place to sleep every night, but
It hasn't always been the same.
I'm just saying he has
I mean, it hasn't always been the same. Why have they talked about eviction?
his bed to sleep in tonight. That's all I meant. And then,
Imagine getting kicked out and then your parents make content about it.
yeah, and we still have, we're
Yeah.
moving all these computers out, hopefully tomorrow, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The party was really fun. Everyone had a great time. The hot chocolate bar was a success. Everyone
You didn't do any of it, so don't take credit. And again, she's right now, she's taking credit for it.
had their little hot chocolates and really enjoyed all the different things that you can put into it. Let's say accessories, hot chocolate accessories. It should be a thing.
I can't stop staring at her lips. I can't stop staring. And her huge, giant teeth.
But yeah, so it was all really good. I'm glad today is over. I can take a deep breath.
You didn't do anything, Crystal. Could you, the audacity of her to be like, oh my God, like, see how busy I was all day? You didn't do anything.
I started off the day like super stressed and just had like so much going on. And I'm like, am I gonna have enough time to get it all done? And the house obviously is
Again, Crystal, you didn't do anything. Your kids did everything.
a wreck because of
Even Joe did more than you, and he didn't even go here.
the leak, and just there was so much. But I loved how everybody came together and helped. And not
Except you. Everybody did some stuff except you.
only like
You know that they all talk about you, right? They're all mad that you don't do anything. You know that, right?
my kids and like working together to help move Alex, like my aunt and grandma, or not grandma,
What was her
my
aunt?
mom, kids, grandma, you get it. But for even the party tonight, there were several ladies from the neighborhood or from our local church that showed up to help and put everything together, help all the
Because you didn't do anything, and they knew you wouldn't.
food. They helped clean up at the end. Like, it was just so much kindness. One other thing that they brought was a tree, an angel tree. And they had they didn't have the names on there. They had a number, and then they had something that you could give somebody. And that was all people in our community that are currently struggling or currently going through a lot.
And you know why they're struggling? I put $1,700 worth of filler in my lips.
And they were gifts that you could give them for the holidays to help them out. So I loved that they did that part of it. The other thing I was thinking about today is...
Just shut up.
So when it came to like Ariana, for example, when she moved schools or came home from school to figure out and then...
Dropped out of school is what she made me say. She won't say eviction or dropped out of school, but her kids are making kid choices and they make content. This screen. Any screen you pause on her face is going to be bad, so.
Back to another school, and there was a lot of comments, I know not all of you, it's a small percentage, were like, oh, she's just gonna fail again, or oh, look at, she's a dropout, and you know, they had this like a lot of negativity around it.
Yeah, and you know why that happens? Because you put them on the internet, you exploit them, you make them famous without their consent, and you're mad that people comment on them? That's on you 100%. Okay? That's all you. If your next sentence isn't like, it's all my fault, then you're an idiot, because it's all your fault that happens.
And one thing that I was telling Ariana is you need to do what makes you happy. You need to follow your dreams. And now she's in a spot where she absolutely loves where she is, and she's in the school that she feels she's progressing in the career and where she wants to
Meanwhile, your son over here has been evicted like 4 times.
go in life. And I was just thinking what a good lesson it was, because we were kind of talking, everyone at the party was talking about following your dreams and doing what you want to do is best for you.
Is your dream to look like a baboon's butthole?
And so as
Because dream achieved.
I was thinking about that. I wanted to let you guys know that if you're struggling in some area or you're going through something, that there's a lot of life lessons to
And one of those life lessons is film it for content.
learn, but always try to look for the glimmer in life or the light at the end of the tunnel. But also remember to be kind to other people, because you don't know what they're going through.
Here's the lesson. Pull your weight. Don't make everybody else do it, because they will hate you and they will just like completely, you're useless to people, and you're teaching your children that you don't have to do things.
Or what they're struggling with.
Also, don't teach your children that you have to fill your whole entire face full of things because you're scared to age for some strange reason. Stop teaching our children that this is normal, because it is not normal. We need to start teaching our children that you are beautiful the way you are credible, and you are valuable. We need to start teaching, when you do these things to yourself, for yourself, not only are you showing selfishness, but you're also showing that your child that you can never be good enough and that you need medical intervention to be good enough. I'm sorry, that is very toxic in so many ways. Okay? I'll die on that hill.
And if you're trying to make a choice in your life or you have a big decision.
Like, lesson learned. Bought my wife some expensive skin cream from Elephant Elbows, Drunk Elephant, right? My wife doesn't wear tons of makeup. Very rarely. She's naturally just who she is. She doesn't even wear like she does her like face wash and stuff at night. She's done it like ever since I've known her. but she doesn't wear like skin creams and serums, and I've gotten all of it from all over the world. She just doesn't. Maybe that's just because who we are. I don't know. But at the same time, here's a lesson learned. I used to work for the Canadian Dermatology Association, okay? I used to do all their video production at their big events, and it was great. I loved it. Got to talk with some amazing dermatologists and still have great relationships with them because dermatologists are some of the funniest people I've ever met, by the way. I don't know what it is about dermatology, but they're awesome, okay? Dermatologists are, I don't know, they're such a rare breed and they're amazing. And I got to talk to them all the time. And they always had these events. I don't know, I got the story time about skin cream. But never in your life should you ever buy something that is not approved, especially if you're in Canada, by the Canadian Dermatology Association or the American Dermatology Association. If it doesn't have that little stamp or that little seal, don't buy it. The reason it doesn't have the seal is because it's not good enough for dermatologists. Okay? It takes a lot to get that little seal. Big, giant, big companies look for that seal, and they have to follow a very, very strict regimen and have types of, like, can't have certain chemicals, can't do all this stuff. The reason it doesn't have those seals of approval is because it's garbage. Stop putting garbage on your face and in your face. Okay? Rant over. Canadian Dermatology Association, awesome.
Decision to make. Follow what you feel is best for you and not what every other person thinks that you should be doing, because I think it can be easily influenced to try to follow everybody else's dream, or
like follow all these crazy Kardashians and people you follow on Instagram that fill their face full of junk because you are scared to age. You are not the person to be here telling people to follow your dream and not follow the pack. You fell into it and you look like an absolute clown.
everyone else's thought of success or whatever that case is, but definitely follow your own heart.
Definitely go to the dentist and get the biggest veneers you can find.
And what you want to do. So, anyways, thank you so much.
Stupid. Get wrecked. Anyway, there's Crazy Pieces being a bunch of dingleberries. Again, like they always are. Everybody take a big ass breath. Breathe it out. Love yourself. I don't know how else to say it. Every time I see Crystal, I just want to tell people, love yourself. Know that you're good enough. You don't need to be doing all this craziness. You're awesome. Maybe you haven't been told it. You hear this all the time. You see these memes about, like, man, I still remember back in the day when this one person said something nice to me and you'll never forget it. I mean, it's for men, but, like, maybe you need to hear it. You are awesome. Somebody, and if they haven't told you, then shame on everybody. You're great. You do not need to completely alter your appearance to be great. You are already awesome. Okay? Just be you. Stop. We gotta stop this. It's a contagion for sure. But you're not a contagion. You're amazing. You are incredible, and you are valuable. Don't you forget it. And I will see you when I see you.